Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. My name's Amy. Today I am going to do a Q&A. A couple of weeks ago I put the little Q&A box that you can get on my Instagram, which I'll just leave up here somewhere. And I got loads of questions, so I'm really chuffed with that, thank you. And I'm going to answer them now. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, so I might do it in two parts depending on how long it is. But yeah, let's get cracking. So I've got my questions here on my iPad and I'm literally just going to go through them and answer them all, so bear with me. So let's start. So start at the top. So this first question, any advice for someone thinking of going veggie? I would say just try it. If you don't like it, then you can, you don't have to do it. But if you try it, then you'll know. What I did was there was a thing at work. It was something I can't remember. There was a specific word for it, but it was basically where you made a change to your sort of health wise for the month of September, like giving up smoking or something like that. And I thought, I've always wanted to try veggie, so I'll do it for September and see how I go. And that was that'll be 2 years and 4 months ago now, and I never went back. Next question, are you an early bird or a night owl? I would say an early bird because I always wake up early, and on a night I'm always tired. Even if I want to lay in, I'll generally wake up by about 7 o'clock. I think the latest I wake up is 8, but then I suppose I've got the whole day to do with what I please. Next question, would you ever go back to eating meat? Not through choice. If ever it was health related, or something like that, if ever I have children and they say when I'm pregnant you need to eat some meat, then I would do it then, but I wouldn't otherwise. Any more marathons or races planned? I would like to clarify, I have not run any marathons. In December I ran a 5k fun run for the St Catherine's Hospice in Scarborough. I have booked onto the Race for Life, which is in July. That'll be 5k as well, and I do want to book on to some more. I just need to find them in our local area because there's not that many in Scarborough, so I am going to look into it and try and get some more booked. Do you have any goals for 2020? That's funny because it sort of follows on from the last question. Yes, one of my goals was to run more. So I was running for 30 minutes and I've now got up to 40 minutes, and I want to run at least once a week. So yeah, I mean, there was 1 week that I missed already, but I want to try and run regularly. I'm also trying to drink more water, and I want to read more books this year because I used to be a big bookworm and I sort of got out of the habit of it. So this year I am trying to read more as well. Do you have any holidays planned? Yes, I do. I am away. I've got a weekend away in June. I'm going with my friends Matthew and Shane. We're going to Birmingham to the Good Food Show and Gardener's World. And literally just yesterday we were talking about going to Norfolk in July. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will all go ahead and I'll maybe vlog those. And then in November, myself and 4 of my friends, Georgia, Ricky, Matthew and Shane, are going to Center Parcs. Why did you go veggie? I think I kind of explained that earlier on. I always wanted to be veggie. I'm a big animal lover, a big sort of animal rights, not activist, but I'm not, animals are my favourite. I'm not into anyone that goes hunting or shooting or anything like that. It's not I don't understand it. I love animals, and that's why I went veggie. So somebody here had not sent me a question, they just said, "Hi, Amy Seamar." Hi. Next question, favourite place you've ever been and place you'd most like to go, and why? Favourite place I've ever been is Center Parcs. It is my favourite place. I think it will always be my favourite place. I love it so much. I could go every month and I would never get bored of it. I just love it. Place that I would most like to go, that's a difficult one. I've always wanted to go to New York. I'd just love to see what it's like. So that is somewhere that I'd like to go. I'd like to go to Dublin. I'd like to go to Italy. But I'm quite happy with just going to Center Parcs every year. That's fine with me. Favourite pastime? Probably at the moment I'm going to say vlogging. I do really enjoy this. It is a hobby, and I don't know, last year I sort of got out of the habit, but now I'm back into it and I'm really enjoying it. What else do I like to do? I like to read, but obviously I need to do more of that as well. Binge watching box sets, eating chocolate. I like to do all sorts of things really. Spending time with friends, going away. But yeah, pastime, I would say at the moment it's vlogging. Oh, that's funny. The next question is, what got you into vlogging? And I hadn't planned that. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I don't really know how that started, but I've watched a lot and I've sort of subscribed to more people over the last couple of years. And then I thought one day, I'm going to try that. And I went on a little walk and I filmed the whole thing. And then the rest is history. What's your proudest achievement to date? Ooh. Becoming debt-free, I think. Because it took me a long time. I got into debt when I was a stupid teenager, and it took me a long time to get rid of all that, and I did it all by myself, and I was very proud. And I'm proud that I've got a certain amount in savings that I keep adding to hopefully eventually buy somewhere to live. That will probably be my next proud moment, and that will be my biggest achievement. So the next one is, do you listen to podcasts? Yes, I do. My favourite, I would say, are Shagged, Married, Annoyed by Chris and Rosie Ramsey, and Louisa Zisman and Ella Williamson's podcast, which has just changed. It's now called Luana, the podcast. That's really good. I listen to the Sofa Cinema Club, which is three blokes from Corrie. What else do I like? Sarah Millican I listen to sometimes. I've got Giovanna Fletcher's on there. Louise Pentland, she's got a podcast out at the moment. I listen to her. Yeah, I listen to loads of podcasts. I actually listen to podcasts when I run. I really enjoy it. Next one, do you watch vlogs as well as film them? Yes, I do. I answered that on an earlier question. What are your plans for this year? I think that kind of goes with the goals. I want to do more running, do more reading. I want to book some more arranged sort of races in. I want to see my friends a lot. I am going to visit my friends that live away quite a lot this year, so they'll be sick of the sight of me. But just to be happy. I know that sounds cheesy, but I just want to keep saving so that I build my deposit up, and hopefully at some point this year maybe buy somewhere. But I said that last year. I think I was a bit ahead of myself there. But yeah, just to enjoy life, get rid of the no negativity, and just have fun. Another hi message there. Let's see what's next. Oh, this is a good one. When did you first experience something spiritual? Well, I don't know if you know, I think I have mentioned it on here before. I am a spiritualist. I go to spiritual church. I sometimes sense spirits, sometimes see them. I've not developed in any way. I've tried to use angel cards, but I've not had any development classes or anything like that. But that might be changing this year, but I can't really say much about that. But the first time that sticks in my mind is when I was 16 and I'd gone to the post office, and somebody came up behind me and went ah, in my ear, and I span round because I thought there was a physical person there and there was nobody else in the post office, and the woman behind the counter was giving me a really strange look because I must have looked really odd just spinning around out of nowhere. And I was so scared that I left the post office and rang my mum. Since then I've seen a lady not in my house, in somebody else's house. She appeared, they've sort of got an archway in their house, and she appeared in the archway and walked to the other side of the archway and disappeared through the wall. That was scary. I see animals in my house all the time, I would say on a daily basis. I don't think, what else have I seen? Oh, there's sometimes a little boy in the back of my car. I've seen him. I can't think. If I think of any more, I'll tell you, but yeah, those are the ones that come into my mind now. I've answered those ones. And then there's one here that says nice to meet you, and the emoji with heart eyes, but I've never actually met them, so nice to meet you too. And that is the end of the questions, so thank you very much for just checking. Yeah, thank you very much for sending those questions in. I really like doing Q&As. It's something that I would like to do more of. I'd like to do a sort of get to know me video for because I think I did one right at the beginning of starting the channel, but I haven't done one since then, so I might update that this year as well, because I am trying to post vlogs every Sunday at 9 o'clock. I'm trying to keep them regular, so that might be one of them. But yeah, that's the Q&A video. I'm not sure if it's going to be in one video or in two. It took me less time than I thought, so it might just be in one video. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and come and follow me on Instagram and give me a hello or a like or anything. And I'll see you next time. Bye.